Ciao, I'm Giuliana from Hardcore Italians and you're watching Cooking with G. Today I'm going to be showing you guys at home how to make ciabatta pizza pockets. Now if you don't know what ciabatta pizza pockets are, you're going to learn today. Because for me, pizza is everything and I always want to eat pizza, but sometimes I don't want pizza. You know, I want like a sandwich. I don't want a stromboli. No, I want like ciabatta pizza pockets. And thus the ciabatta pizza pocket was born. But no, this meal is basically like an upper scale hot pocket, if you will. Everything you want in a pizza or in a sandwich in one, in a ciabatta pizza pocket. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there is a little bit of effort that needs to be put into these if you wanna do them right. I'm gonna show you guys what you're gonna need for ingredients, so let's get to it. So the first thing you're gonna need, obviously, is the ciabatta bread. You can get these pre-pocketed, but I'm gonna just cut them myself and I'll show you guys how to do that. I also have a few colorful peppers over here, also an onion. This is definitely plenty enough for what you're gonna need. I do have about a cup of mozzarella cheese in here. Obviously, grande cheese is the way to go always. Over here in this nice bowl is marinara sauce. You're probably only gonna need about a cup of this marinara sauce, so you definitely won't need this much. These are the toppings I selected. Like I said, you can use any toppings you want, but these are the ones I'm gonna use today. Now, if you're new to Cooking with G, we always take the edge off with something because we believe that our time in the kitchen should be super laid back and chill. There's no rush. We're trying to express ourselves through, you know, food and being creative and just enjoying our time in the kitchen. So today I'm taking the edge off with my father and brother's homemade wine that they made this year. Before we get into the cooking, remember that you can use my code G, literally just the letter G, for 10% off all Hardcore Italians merch, including this pizza shirt. All right, salute, cominciamo. All right, so I just went ahead and cut all of our onion and peppers up into small little pieces, kind of diced or stripped. Doesn't really matter. Honestly, I like when they're kind of wacky looking because it gives it a little bit more personality. So once you've cut up all the veggies, we're gonna go ahead and get into our ciabatta bread. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is grab a bread cutting knife and you're gonna cut your ciabatta right in the middle. Also, really fun fact about ciabatta bread, all throughout high school, nobody could pronounce my last name, so everyone called me Giuliana Ciabatta bread, because no one could say Ciabatta. So when I look at this bread, I'm like, okay, so next what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut both halves in half. Oh, it smells so good. It's always hard to do these when I'm hungry because I'm just like, okay, come on, let's get to the good part where I get to taste test. All right, so they should look a little something like this. And then we're gonna grab the other one and do the same exact thing. We're going to cut these in thirds because you want like juicy ciabattas, so we're not gonna do them too thin. Yeah, so for a loaf like this, I would say you could get probably like 6 ciabatta pizza pocket sandwiches out of this. Honestly, now that I think about it, I should have got 2 loaves because I know my entire family is gonna fight over these because they're that good. I'm telling you, they're incredible. All right, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna start frying our veggies on a frying pan over here. We're just gonna use a little bit of olive oil and put a little bit of garlic, and we're gonna wait for it to sizzle and start frying it. That was a lot of ands in a sentence. All right, when it starts to sizzle like that, we're gonna start adding in our veggies. But you do wanna make sure that you're adding in a little salt, just to make sure that these vegetables are cooking down. Make sure you add in any other toppings. I wanted to add mushrooms to mine. Now, while this is cooking, it's definitely smart to prepare your little ciabatta sandwiches. So it's super important that you take the bread insides out of the ciabatta bread because you wanna stuff as much as you can into these bad boys. Now, you could just like throw these in a different pan or something, but like I like to just straight up eat it. I love bread. So you're gonna take one of the halves, take the bread out, and then we're gonna add some sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of our cheese. Just like this. Grab some of my provolone. That. We're gonna set it aside because we're waiting for our stir fry to be done, and then we're gonna put that in the middle. And you can use as much or as little as you like. Like I said, you can literally do whatever you want with these. This is just the vibe that I'm going for today. All right, now on some of these, I am gonna add some pepperoni for my family members. My brother loves pepperoni, my father. So I'm gonna add probably half of these to have the meat. All right, so our stir fry over here is pretty much done. I'm going to add a little bit of the mix to each pocket. All right, so I added the stir fry into each pocket. Now what we're gonna do, we are going to add a little bit more cheese, of course. So we're just gonna top them off with cheese. These definitely look a little bit more beefier than the other side, am I right? No? No? All right, so now you're gonna take the other side of your ciabatta bread, put more sauce on them, and top them off. All right, and this is what our ciabatta pockets are looking like. All right, now you're gonna take it back to Fryer World, and we're gonna add a little more of our oil. Place it right in there. Now the key to this is you're gonna take another pan, and you're gonna press it, like this. Just like that. Don't worry if the cheese falls out. It's the aesthetic. Now you wanna make sure you have that other frying pan so you can squish it all together and make sure that it really stays intact. Then we're gonna wanna flip it over, like so. Ooh, look how brown that is. Look how beautiful. Wait a little bit till the other side gets brown and she's good. And this is pretty much what we're looking for. See how it looks like a little hot pocket sandwich? Now you're gonna continue this for the rest of your pockets. All right, as soon as you start to see that cheese melt, you're gonna flip them over so they get a nice golden tan like that. And flip them back over. And I'm just pushing the sides so it kind of like stays more compact. And look at that, a little ciabatta pizza pocket. You guys, I wish you could smell these right now. They are so pretty looking and they smell even better. Now let's make sure they taste good. All right, here it goes. Okay, I seriously outdid myself with these. Like, in the most modest way possible. This ish slaps. The best part about the ciabatta bread is that it has that really nice crunch. It kind of mimics like a pizza crust. A good pizza crust that like crunches. That's what this is reminding me of. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm not even saying that because this is my show. Like, I actually really outdid myself this time. All right guys, that's all for this episode of Cooking with G. Remember to subscribe so you never miss another episode. I'm gonna go and enjoy my ciabatta pizza pocket and we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.